man? This is SPG, man. Smoking and popping game right here, man. Live in effect, man, with Bay Area rap artist Kingo, man. Right here, man, for to turn it up for the one time, man, for the hour for y'all, man, to get y'all what y'all need, man, what y'all need from this artist and what y'all need to know and things that y'all need to be tuned in on and what's coming next and things like that of that nature and stuff, man. Go ahead and let the people know who you is and where you from and all that and what you doing with yourself, man. You know, go ahead and talk about yourself for a moment.
Shit, really right now, man, I'm just chilling. You feel me? Did a couple songs. Trying to figure out some dates for this video for the last song I just did. Other than that, man, family life, you know, one day at a time.
Okay. What's the name of the song that you just did?
It's called Rags and Riches.
Rags and Riches. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, man. So how long you been doing music?
Really, I did my first song when I was 11.
Oh, 11.
Yeah, 11. It was very unrealistic, but you know, I had to I just was rapping about things I seen in my neighborhood and what was going on in my household. So it made it seem a little unreal for an 11-year-old to be saying all those things.
Where you from?
Man, I'm from Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania?
Hell no. California.
You gotta let them know, man. They don't get that
Yeah,
confused,
East
man.
Bay, Pittsburgh. Come on, man.
Okay.
Man, don't play with me, man. I'm 15 minutes away from the rich. Come on.
Okay, let them know something. Man, no, for sure. So, yeah, man, you know, we got a couple questions and things we want to ask you, you know, of that nature and things like that. And so, you got any new videos? You got any plans for any new videos to come out any soon?
Let me see. I can't tell y'all that.
Can't tell you hey kid, you got G-Cat, hey kid.
So I'm a pop up and pop out, and y'all be the first to know. Just know.
Well, y'all heard it right here, man. So you gonna pop in and pop out, man, with this music and with these videos. So, man, y'all know to be suspecting unexpected, man, is the best thing to be suspecting, man, from this artist right here, man. For sure. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, just doing some research and at the same time just having a connection that we got, you know, through childhood and things like that. You know, I want to just hit a couple different areas and stuff, talk about a couple different things and stuff. I know you just came home from doing some time not too long ago and stuff like that. And just wanted to ask you a couple questions and stuff like that. How much time did you do?
In all our reality, I did 12 years and like 11 months.
Damn! Wow. That must have been tough, huh?
It was at first, but you know, you just adjust to your surroundings, and it's a mental game. It's like chess. You feel me? You gotta slow, make your moves right, and you gonna be all right.
For sure. That's facts.
You move too fast, man, you ain't never gonna go home.
No, for sure. I tell people that, like, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, they move fast and pass, and they move faster and pass up everything that could have been right there in front of them and stuff instead of being patient and taking that time out, like, you know, to actually be patient and wait on it. Is a lot of people got that problem these days, especially the young age of people and stuff these days. They got that problem big right now, you know.
Yeah, for real.
So, what was some experience? Like, what was the craziest time, like, you know, experience that you had? Like, you know, doing all that time, you had to experience some crazy things being locked down there long.
I remember the first experience I had. Hold on, I had to roll up my windows. The first experience I had, it was like I was in the county, and you know, you go in, you take your booking picture, and like in the Bay, your picture on your wristband, and you know, this old lady came. She was like an old little booster, she was like, she looked at my picture and she was like, "Yep, you did it. You did everything they said you did." Man, that
Damn.
shit made me so mad, man. I started tripping, like, hold on, like, man, I ain't did none of this. But shit, that was the first crazy experience, and then after that, like, I just started to just basically like embrace myself for whatever was gonna come my way and how it was gonna come my way. So I started doing talent shows in the county jail, West County, standing on top of tables, like, yeah, this is what we doing today.
This is what we do today. Oh my God. Yeah, you say, man, I turned the, so you turned the jail into a concert up and everything, huh?
Man, yes, I had to for my own sanity, because that was all I knew for so long. I didn't know that, like, yeah, I had been to the county before, but I'm on 72s and little shit. But for that, you feel me, I had to find myself and my sanity in order to be able to, well, really, for order to the other people around me to be all right. Because I was in a dangerous thinking.
No, for sure. Yeah. I know. I did some time not too long ago myself back then, where I did like 18 months. I was in hot desert, penitentiary out in Las Vegas, well, a little bit past Nevada or whatever and stuff like that. And so yeah, it was rough doing that. So I can only imagine the things that you experienced, like doing all that time and stuff. But experiencing that and doing that much time, like, what can you say to the people? Like, what advice can you give to young people, that's coming up and being reckless these days?
Man, it's over. I didn't know it was that many women in prison, but every woman that's in prison, they're fighting to get out. Like 85% of the women in there is behind they mate, they boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, lover. You feel what I'm saying? Drugs. Man, we fight. People fighting to get out. I got some real good people fighting to get out while y'all out here fighting to go in. Like, you feel me? It ain't worth it at the end of the day. It costs more to live in prison than it do to live on the street.
Hop in it. That's that shit, man. That's crazy. That's
It
crazy.
costs
Yeah, I
way
tell.
more, man. And then you feel me? I used to didn't have no patience, so when I needed something, I wanted it right then and there. But out here, like, life go on, and you don't understand that because you like, I did all this for you, and now ain't nobody doing nothing for me. Nah, it ain't that. You feel me? Like, a person can only do what they can do. But being in there, you ain't gonna have that understanding. So it's just best to do what you gotta do right now and to just stay the fuck from in there.
For sure. That's tough. That's tough. So you got any what uh what big plans would you say that you got for yourself right now? Like,
Wait, repeat that. I couldn't hear you.
what big plans would you say that you got for yourself, like, in the future? You got anything like in the future plan, like, some ideas or anything, creations that you plan on, like, producing and advertising to the world? You got anything like that going on?
Yeah, actually I do. Um, I'm looking into starting like a family business, you know,
Mm.
but everything takes time, and I'm still learning patience to start this business, you know. So it's just like one step at a time, and it's gonna happen. Y'all be the first ones to know.
No, for
But
sure.
I'm more business orientated now. Like, I try to take the emotion out of everything that I do now, because the emotions is what gets me in trouble and puts me in bad situations. So I'm trying to be more logic, than anything else.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people that is that like, you can't let those two things mix. Like, it's not good in no type of way. Like, you only feel in that area trying to produce like that.
Yeah, it's not gonna work at all, man.
No, for sure. That's fact. That's fact. That's facts. So what are you so right now what's your current hobby right now as far as income and stuff right now?
Oh, right now, I'm working with. Basically, I work outside 8 hours, 5 days a week with the homeless. So they call us security guards, but we ain't security guards because really they can fuck each other up, and I ain't gonna stop them. So basically we make sure that they got clean restrooms, they got fresh food, fresh water. We walk around with Narcan, so when they do overdose, we right there to assist them. I'm just trying to give back to, how can I say it? Well, trying to give back to a part of society that I took so much from.
No, for sure, for sure. That's and that's dope. How is it working there? Like what type of experiences that you have like working with those people?
You gotta have a lot of patience. If you're not mentally stable, or even just a little bit of mentally stable, like it's not gonna be for you because you never know what you gonna run into, who you gonna run into, how they gonna react. They could be having a bad day and you say hi. You just being yourself like, hey, because it's your rapport that you have gained with them and they ain't feeling it that day and they snap. So you got to be able to have self control and, to stand your ground like, all right, hey, I apologize, man, go on, or sometimes just walk away. But what that does is it builds up a lot of frustration inside yourself. And
Mm.
it gets let out in other places where it doesn't need to be let out and it hurts other people. So, you gotta find that common ground. Hold up real quick. Give me like 1 second, 1 second.
Okay, okay. Hey man, so y'all here, man. We right here on SPG, man. We smoking and popping game right here, right now with Kenny Bo, Bay Area rap artist Kenny Bo. Man, just came home from doing 12 to 13 years in the penitentiary. We here to talk about it, just get a little insight, in the lifestyle and a couple of things that, this individual that I've been through and what they have to go through and stuff, survive these situations and things like that. But we back at it, so we're gonna keep on popping this game. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like to me to correspond with your question. That sounds like to me that it is like a tough situation to be in. I can only imagine, being in that situation and having to deal with that because I don't think I got the type of mind frame for that. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you,
Yeah,
I know.
man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Some people come one day, they stay, right? And the next day, you be like, hey, man, like, such and such ain't coming to work. They like, nah, man, they quit. They can't handle it. Like, it be too much. You feel me? My first day on the job, man, I was sitting with my back against the wall, my hood on, like, hold on, man.
Appreciate the
Like, what's
lights.
going on? You feel me? Like, and it's a lot of other people who've been in prison that I work with. So they like, oh, yeah, man, we see what's going on. I'm like, nah, hell no. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, hold on. And it's like
No, for
you
sure.
learn, like, they turn into different people at different times of the day. So the morning, they nice because they want coffee. And like, lunchtime, they cool, you feel me? Or they might be sleep. But when that 1, 2 o'clock in the morning hit, man, yeah, you gotta have a lot of self control, a lot of strength, and a lot of, yeah, basically self control, man. Cause you fuck around and go back to jail for a person in the tent.
Yeah, no, for sure. So if you had the possibility to work with a major artist, what major artist would you work with?
I would say right now, right away.
Why way?
Why? Because right away, he young, man. And when I was younger like that, like I was making music like that. You feel me? So it's refreshing to see, like, all right, it's not all about popping the bottles and all that, you know, because everybody follow a trend, everybody, you know, following somebody. So I would really like to make, yeah, I definitely, that's the number one top artist right away. Like I feel like, man, he talk about what he gonna get it off his chest. Even if he ain't going through it, he know somebody that's going through it because it's all storytelling. You know, like even like when I was younger, I wasn't going through any of the things that I was rapping about until I started making party music. You know, like, but I was seeing it and it was affecting me in a certain kind of way that I didn't know how to express. Like, hey, mom, this affects me. Hey, this, and this. You feel me? I didn't have those. I didn't know how to communicate in that capacity. So I wrote it in music, and it was more easy for me to be like, oh man, yeah, that shit fake. When it was all real, you know?
Okay, got it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we good, we good. Just how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
Y'all got lost. See, that's that marijuana.
And, no, I was doing something. He could have kept talking. This nigga
Yeah,
be stopping when I'm
I ain't had nothing else to say. You know me, man. I short words, man. I'm
he be
working on that
stopping
too.
when I'm
I'm working
stopping.
on
He,
that.
he be juiced up right before we start. He get quiet. He be all on me when we start.
Nah, this a cool platform right here, though, man.
No, for
When
sure.
it first
But
popped up, I be sharing it, you know, with the people I be around and the people on my platform.
All right, so tell us more about yourself. Like, what's some more of your hobbies besides doing music?
Really, hey, you know what's crazy, right? When I was in prison, I had the opportunity to go to a program. It's like an ankle monitor program. It's called CCTRP. So I went there, bro. I started gardening. That shit
what?
was so relaxing, bro. I wake up in the morning, go work out, and get the water hose at like 6 in the morning out there growing tomatoes and peppers.
So you say you got that green thumb?
Man, I got a green thumb like a motherfucker. Real shit. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. First I was like, what? I'm like, man, I ain't. They like, oh yeah, you gotta go to gardening class. I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. And I got there, I'm like, nah, man, we could tear out all this right here, pull these weeds up. You know, I'm more of a directing person. They would give me a shovel. I'm like, yeah, I quit. But I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like something just told me, like, do it. And that shit bring me so much peace that like I couldn't wait to go to sleep to wake up and do it.
No, for sure. Facts.
Like,
Facts.
and that's crazy because now I'm home. Like my great grandma had this plant, and then she passed away. So then my grandma had it. So now I got it. And like at first, like I was so wrapped up in my own mind, like I just was neglecting it. You feel me? So my wife would take care of it. But I like more recently, I go out, like I go water it. You know, for a couple minutes, I stand out there, like, and it just brings me something. It brings me something different. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's just like a more soothing thing. And I'm learning, like, I got to get back to the things that brung that I found that brought me peace. Like not only music brought me peace, like you feel me? Because before music it was basketball. Like you feel me? Like things change over time, but music is basically like my number one. But I make a lot of excuses because when you run from yourself and you run from your emotions, it ain't something that you really want to do.
What can you say to a person that's going through that same thing?
Ah man, you just gotta you gotta sit back and take time out for yourself. You feel me? You can't always when you always jump for somebody or jump for something, and I had to learn that you ain't gonna be okay because you neglect yourself. So it's like five basic needs that you need in life to be happy. You feel me? And when you missing one of them, you ain't gonna be all right. So you gotta stick to what brings you peace, bro. What keeps your mind calm. I'm an emotional person. So like I go off other people's emotions sometimes, and it can be too much for me. And then I push it off on other people. So it's like, damn, bro, like this ain't even my problem, and I got it over here. So you gotta figure out how to take what you need out of a conversation, take what you need out of sitting next to somebody, and throw the rest away. Because if you don't do that, you gonna be real you gonna be loony somewhere. You feel me? And that
Do you
don't
feel
nobody
like
really want
do
to
you
be
feel
like that.
like if you never went to jail, you would have became the person you are today?
Hell no, bro. I'd probably be dead. Uh, real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd probably be smacked somewhere, man. Y'all, yeah, it'd be a t-shirt. Probably not even a t-shirt nowhere, cause I went to jail down there 15 years ago. Everybody t-shirts would be washed up, and motherfuckers only talk about me when they get loaded.
All right.
Like I'm be very honest, man. I was a little reckless before I went to jail. So, because I could have went to jail for way worse shit. So I'm real grateful and thankful that I went to jail for what I went to jail for. It sounds crazy, but I learned a lot of things about myself, about people, and just about society as a whole. You know, and I didn't have a bad experience. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I didn't have a fucked up experience. Like all these crazy ass stories. Like, nah, man. Every situation 9 times out of 10 that I got into is because I got into it because of me. It wasn't like, oh, I went in there and I was dick riding. Oh, I went in there, I was doing that. Like, nah, bro. Like, it was all because either I ain't know when to shut the fuck up and got into it with the police, or you know, was talking to somebody and emotions got too high and domestic violence started and all that. So you gotta, yeah. I ain't have a bad experience, bro. I wouldn't want to do it again, but at the same time, like, you feel me? Like,
No,
I
for
be in
real.
situations I'd be like, God damn, boy, I don't mind. Like, I can do the time, but I really don't want to go back and do it. So I
For
had to change.
real.
I even had to change that mind. Like, and that shit is hard. It's real hard when you deal with people who ain't never been in your situation. Like, for the most part, people in prison are polite. They got manners. No matter what they did, they kill a kid, kill a grandpa, kill a grandma. You feel me? Well, motherfuckers were like, thank you, how you doing, going about your business. Out here, man, they running you over with baskets, honking at you, flipping you off, and you like, wait, what is going on, man? So it's self-control, man, all the way around the board.
So would you say being in prison is like being in a different type of world when you come out here on the outs?
You said what?
Would you feel like when you were in jail it was like a different world than being on the outs?
Hell yeah, it's a different world. Anybody who don't think it is, they is whacked out their mind. And it's a big different world, man. Let me tell you, it's so different. Sometimes I still keep my phone on silent. Like, that's how different it is. Like, and I be missing so many calls, and I be like, damn, like, you gotta get out of here. It's okay for your phone to ring. Loud noises, like, I don't be you feel me? You gotta figure that shit out. And there, when it's too loud, 9 times out of 10, something going on. So you feel me? It put you on edge. At home now it's loud. I be like, man, I'm getting a little better with it, but it's a lot of it's very different. Ain't nobody telling you when to get up, and if you don't go to breakfast, you ain't gonna eat lunch. Like, and if you ain't got no money, boy, you better have some game. You better work in the kitchen. You feel me? Like, you better figure something out. They out here, you feel me? You can you got the EBT, you feel me? You got assistants out here. And there, bro, you ain't even gonna have no trash bag if you ain't bringing some kind of value of anything, bro. I seen a motherfucker sell ice. You feel
So that's
me? Like,
so that's what you mean when you say that it's more harder for people in jail than it is for people on the street.
yeah, for sure. But it's also a mindset, you know? Because I know people who ain't never had no money on their books and they okay in their situation. And they are right because they make themselves okay in their situation. But an angry motherfucker who blaming people all the time and think somebody's supposed to do something for them, they gonna have a real hard time because they ain't gonna have the things that they used to on the streets. So that makes it the difference. You feel me? Mother, you see everybody running out of stores, all that. You do that. Then you go in somebody run out with they shit. Your ass like will never go home. Or if you do go home, you ain't gonna look the same.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So what do you think about like the new artists and stuff that's rapping since you like came home? Like you feel like it's a difference in the music these days than from back then?
Yeah, of course. There's a big difference. Like the mumbling, that shit is crazy. Uh, like that mumble rap that they got going on now. Everybody spinning blocks. They in private school but spinning blocks. Like, bro, like I wish I was in private school. I would have been talking about private school. That shit was fun. Like, everybody is just everybody. Everybody just it's a wave. You feel me? You gotta stand out, and not too many people standing out because everybody's saying the same thing in the same way, and low key having the same beat. Like the beat
Yeah,
gotta catch me. If the beat catch me in the beginning, you gonna get 30 seconds of my time. You feel me? Like after that, you ain't saying nothing of value. Like I gotta turn it.
yeah. No, for sure, for sure. Yeah, the music industry and the way people rapping these days gonna definitely change and stuff. It be either hard to understand them or it's like it's irritating to listen to that type of music, like without it giving you the bad energy and stuff that they carry and stuff like that and that nature.
That shit froze.
And hold your jaws, bro. Well, when I listen to certain shit, like certain new little Bay Area rappers and shit, and I be on the freeway, I be swerving, I be like this. I be like, hold on. I look at the dashboard like, oh man, I'm in eco, not sport. Like, hold on, like you gotta slow down, man.
What
Yeah, you gotta.
what young artists do you fuck with?
Young
Besides
artists that I
Rod
do
Wave.
fuck with, besides Rod Wave, what's his name? Like Young Reese, that he did that No More Parties. That he
Young
made the No More Party. His name
okay.
Young Reese, right?
I think so.
Yeah, him. I like him. Uh, who else? Really, man, they killed the hardest one, Little Snoop. Like he was the hardest youngster, and I still
That's
listen
the
to
name
his.
that you really don't hear often either.
Yeah, I still listen to his music.
What's your favorite Little Snoop album? I mean song?
Tell you the truth, I like all of them.
Nah, for sure. Oh,
Damn near, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I can put all his freestyles, anything like his freestyles, all that shit. I'll put it on and get on the freeway. That's something that I can get a peace of mind to and ride on the freeway to. No, no matter what song it is.
okay, okay.
No, for sure, for sure. What I know you said that you like to do some music with Rod Wave. Would you consider him being your favorite artist right now?
Right now, what it is? Yeah, I say right now. I would say he my favorite artist right now. Yeah, yeah, him and Young Boy. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Young Boy too.
Hey, that's well. Not a lot of people mess with Young Boy, especially at your age and stuff. So, what makes you mess with Young Boy?
Uh, he be honest, man. From diseases to drug habits, you feel me? And people can't be honest about that. So anybody that's being honest, like I can really fuck with him. I really I admire him. Like he young, he got a gang of kids. Like he lets you know I take care of some and not the others. Like you feel me? It's not a shame, and people look down on him for being honest. When you should embrace anybody that's being honest, because they telling you who they is.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So,
Shit, we all got a little young boy in us, man.
yeah, no, for sure.
No, for sure.
Yeah, well, for sure, we for sure do. He was. I feel like he was one of the truth artists that came out and stuff like that, and that's the reason why everybody adapted to him like that. You feel me? So,
Yeah, but
uh,
everybody dick riders at the same time. You feel me? Like
Hey, Big Riders,
that
Mr.
should be
Crucial, man.
crazy.
That shit's legal.
Like that should be wild. Like, man, I don't give a fuck who don't like that nigga. Like they used to ask me like, why you hang out with the slow people and the weirdos? I'm like, niggas, I know they slow and weird. That's why, motherfucker. I don't know what you got going on. You cool one day, you with the shit, you a woman night. I don't know where the fuck you coming from, bro.
yeah, it'd be wild, it'd be wild. What do you think? What do you think about the beef? Do you side with the beef? You still mess with little dirt stuff like that, or
You say Lil Durk? What
Uh,
that Lil Durk young boy shit?
yeah?
Man, I think all that shit is made up, nigga. Everybody know where everybody be at. I don't give a fuck what them niggas got going on. Just keep my music going. Hopefully, don't one of them motherfuckers die. They all got some slaps though, so I'm still play them even if they do. But that shit really don't matter to me. I really don't give two fucks. Cause they ain't gonna give a fuck if you got out today. They don't give a fuck what they got going on. Keep getting into it. They make great music when they beefing real hard.
nah, for real.
No, facts.
Yeah, long as Indiana in the dirt face and young boy on his mind, he make good music. As soon as that bitch Indiana come back around, nigga, that nigga on some bullshit.
That's true. Do you think? Do you think? Most male rappers that get a female in their life, music get a little bit trashy?
Nah, you just gotta be focused. It just depends on you as a person, and you also gotta catch a different audience. You feel me? So just because I don't like it personally, don't mean the person on my passenger side like don't like it. I got two coworkers, bro. They listen to JT all day. At first, that shit used to drive me crazy. Now I be like yeah, no bars. You feel I be like slapping no bars. You know, like
Yeah,
so shit like
that's
hold on.
JT.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. Look, yeah. So you know, shit do grow on you. It's just that I was judging, just like, bro, I don't want to listen to no city girls, nigga. Like,
You was fucking
you
with
feel
that
me? Like,
sexy red?
I was on, you feel me? I was on my Cardi B hype. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, nah. But then I stepped back and I was listening. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, hey, she gassing. I'm like, I can't even lie, bro. Like, I'm gonna give credit when credit is due. Like, she's saying what she's saying. She talking her shit. And that's where people get it fucked up at. They start choosing sides when and not giving people credit when it's due. You feel me? I don't gotta like you as a human being, but if I know your work ethics and I know you got bars, like I'ma acknowledge it.
Nah, for sure. You fuck with the sexy red?
Man, that's a little too much for me, bro. That bitch give me anxiety. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Explain, elaborate.
like I ain't gonna lie. Like that Pound Town. Like if you got some nice speakers, that's something you just pull up to the gas station. You feel me? And you bounce out. But it's old. It got played out real quick. You know, you gotta switch it up, and that's why I respect other female rappers. Like you gotta switch it up sometimes. You can't just always just talk about that one thing. You can only be a sex symbol for so long before you start getting disrespected. you know, and then you be a sex symbol, then you go viral, and then you phase out. You feel me? You gotta figure out how to go down different roads in order to keep yourself relevant. Like to me, like bro, after Pound Town, it was a wrap. You feel me? That shit was like a joke. I'm like, what the fuck she just say? And then next thing you know, I'm like, hey, slap that Pound Town. You feel
I ain't
me? Like, yeah,
gonna
going
lie,
down
you know she got.
Pound Town on the freeway. You feel me? Like, yeah. But like, just to be like, all right, put that on. Like, nah, bro. It gotta be in the middle of a playlist somewhere.
Yeah, you just can't slap. You can't just throw
It gotta
that
be in the
on.
middle of a
You can't
playlist.
let that be
Like,
the first song that you just
yeah,
turn on in the
nah,
car
bro.
once
You
you.
gotta listen to like some motherfucking jazz or something. Like, get yourself like you falling asleep. Like that shit come on. You like, all right, I'm back, and then turn it to something else. Like it's a middle of the party kind of song, or
Yeah,
the end of the party before you play. Get the fuck up out of here. It's time to go. You know, you play
oh
Pound
yeah,
Town, then it's time to
hey,
go.
hey, that's that
Yeah,
old shit right there.
yeah, Pound Town, then it's time to go. Straight up.
Nah, it showed me this shit though, for sure. It got her out there.
Yeah, it did. But then what else did it do? Like it's yeah, anybody can get out there, bro. But how you gonna stay out there?
That's true.
You know, like
How you gonna
24.
stay relevant?
How you gonna stay relevant? Like I remember back in the day, bro. In Fresh No, you go spend $100 for 1,000 flyers, and we out here, we outside, we on the bar, we throwing them out the window, all that. You make CDs, like you gotta keep yourself going. But everybody sign these fucked up deals, and it puts them in a fucked up situation, you know. So it just depends on you and what you stand for at the end of the day.
You know, for sure, for sure. So,
What's up with y'all, man?
industry,
What's going on with
we
y'all?
got
Y'all got
a
some music? What's going
industry,
on?
industry question for you. What do you think about? What do you think about the Illuminati?
Shit, the Illuminati. Shit, they at where they at, and I'm at where I'm at. Nigga, I ain't got enough money to fuck with them, and I ain't doing no weird shit to fuck with them. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is. Like, nigga, it's just, man, shit. They is what they is. If they are what they are what they are.
What you think about?
Ain't no judgments over here. Shit, whoever fucking with them, that they say fucking with them,
What you
shit, they
think
even
about
better than me.
What you think about those parties?
The parties, I think that shit probably fun in a motherfucker. And they, you need to go to them parties too. Y'all just won't say it on here. Go to them.
Hey, we ain't
Straight
going
up.
to the parties, man.
Man, I'm nosy. I'm like this, like, hold on, like, is that such and such? Like, yeah, that is. Like, that shit was true. Yeah,
That shit was true. So you going through that though?
man, I'm going to every party, bro. Don't touch me, nobody get hurt, but I'm at every party, straight up.
Hey, so how do you feel about the Tupac situation and stuff right now?
Man, that's some clown shit, bro. I don't even want to talk about that shit. That shit is just, that's just like this, bro. Like, you just leave well enough alone, bro. Man, I don't know. I'm really baffled. I really don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
You think he's
And
still
what
alive?
y'all think? What the fuck y'all think? Shit.
I don't know. Me personally,
I think the nigga's still alive.
yeah, I think it's like I said, I think it's like an 85% chance that he's alive. I feel like this
I
whole
say a good 75.
I feel like this whole
75,
situation is coming
85.
from Suge Knight right now.
Hey,
Because
you do.
now
Hey,
that
bro.
Suge Knight in jail,
You kind of look like that
everything's
nigga.
coming to light.
You do kind of look like that nigga. I
Who?
don't know. This might be alive, man.
Now he might be though.
Shit, man, I don't know. I ain't seen no funeral shit, so I really can't say. I was real young. I still listen to the nigga music. If he is alive, shit, he needs to pop out.
So who you fuck with the most, Biggie or Tupac?
I'm being honest. Tupac was more of a lyricist, so he said more things. But Biggie, he, I like to be on the freeway. I can slap Biggie on the freeway. You feel me? Pac, like, I get in some bullshit. I'm like, man, put that Pac on, nigga. When I
Put
was
that
younger,
Pac
like that
on.
homeboy, where we don't fall down. You feel me? I get on some player shit and like, man, what's up with Biggie? Like, man, you know, and it's just I fuck with both of them, but you know, I don't know West Coast, East Coast shit. Nigga, I was even too young to even pick a side, nigga. I couldn't even spell that shit when them niggas was dead. Shit, Biggie more on player shit. That's cool to me. Like that's more beneficial in my life than that rah gangster Black Panther shit that Pac be on sometimes. Like I've learned I had to shut that. I gotta learn how to pull the levy up and pull it down. You feel me? Because Pac had your ass out there rallying, getting shot with rubber bullets, man.
Nah, for real.
Real shit. You be out there like Brenda got a baby, like yeah. You feel me? Like hell no, man. Fuck Brenda and her baby, nigga. That's their problem, nigga. I'm over here, like man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure. So you said, but you did say that you do plan on doing some videos, right?
Yeah, within the next 3 months, I got plans for 3 videos.
What's the
Uh,
name of them?
Rags to Riches for sure. That's number one. It's another one. It's called Back Home, and then I haven't really I got this song called Fornication, but I recorded it in prison, so it's kind of like fucked up a little. Well, excuse my language. Like it's kind of distorted, but I really want to redo it. But I really haven't found nobody to I turned into like a beat maker and all that shit in prison. I was working in the media center, so I turned the whisper booth into a studio. So I would find people in the prison like, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, let's record this. You feel me? And bring them
Right.
in there. And they appreciated that because they was young and it was keeping them out of trouble because it was just like, hey, bro, you get rolled up, you can't come.
Mm.
So that's when things for me really started changing. I met some positive people, and I wanted what they had. You feel me? They had all the good shit. I wanted that, so I'm like, all right, cool. So I got to change this in order to get that. So I started doing that, and of course, like it's backlash on it, but I knew who I was as a human being, so I really didn't give a fuck. Like I started running in the crew. Shit, when the judge said 15, straight up, I was on my own after that.
No, for sure. How did your parents take that?
Man, really, not good. Like I ain't even gonna sit there and lie. Like it wasn't a who want to see they child go to prison for that long. Especially when you the oldest and they had you at a young age. So it's like being you and them. Like it's a little personal, and I rather not get too personal. You feel me? Because that's my parents' story to tell when they ready to tell it, how they felt and the things that they went through for my foolish decisions. But I know what I went through, seeing them going what they went through, bro. It was a lot of depression. It was a lot of suicidal thoughts. It was um, for a lot of self harm. You start looking for that absent love in strangers and people that you find inside of a prison when all y'all in that motherfucker for doing some crazy shit. Cause you wouldn't be there if it wasn't too crazy.
Oh, for sure. If you can go back and change all that, would you change anything?
To be honest, I used to say yeah, but today, like nah, bro. I met some very amazing people. I learned a lot of good lessons. And when I say, like, some people who society have just thrown away and said, fuck them, like, those are some of the best people I've met, like, rub elbows with. Like, um, my music got better. I was in college. You feel me? Like, during that time, if I went back, like, I wouldn't be married right now. If I went back and changed anything, like, I wouldn't have, like, the family that I got. I wouldn't have a job. Like, I wouldn't have had a mind frame. Because I had a fucked up mind frame back then. Like, it was all me, me, me. I'm not saying that I still don't feel like that sometimes, but I've learned so much that I know now that it's just not about me.
No, for sure. We finna before we get up out of here, is the song "Rags to Riches"? Is that anywhere we can find it online? We can play it real quick before we end it. I know we got about 4 or 5 minutes left before they kick us out.
Yeah, I had sent it to you so y'all can preview it. I had texted to you.
Yeah, Corey.
I knew that was gonna come up, so I had did it in advance. Like,
Yeah, should be right here. All right, man. We finna hit y'all with some of this Kenny Bo Rags to Riches, man. Some of this new and improved stuff, man. Since you been home, man. Let's get it going, man. I want to rags to riches. I'm from rags to riches. I'm in black. I'm my girl. I'm spinning. I'm from rags to riches. Yeah. I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches.
we can y'all probably can hear it, but it cut out in the big.
Yeah, I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. I went to jail, yeah, I went broke, but now that I'm back, I'm getting it. I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. I went to jail, but now that I'm back, you know that I'm back and I'm getting it. I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. I went to jail and now I'm back, but now that I'm back, I'm getting it. Can't entertain none of you niggas. Wanna entertain none of you bitches. They mad because I got richer. He went to jail and got sentenced. And that nigga bro shit, I really picture. It's a hold on a minute and spit his shit. He went to jail and look how they did him. He said that them niggas ain't time to get him. That was my family, so I stuck with him. Then he spoke on me, I can't forget him. I bet that he mad that I ain't fucking with him. But I'm living life with no feelings. All I want is a fucking minute. Blowing clouds to the fucking ceiling. I don't think that they really hit me. I don't think that they really get me. I don't care who fucking with me. I don't care who know with me.
Straight up.
All
Damn,
the things
fuck
that they
them.
feel against me. Feel against me. Mama said fuck them too. Mama said fuck them too. I went to jail, yeah, I went broke, but now that I'm back, I'm getting it. I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. I went to jail, but now that I'm back, you know that I'm back and I'm getting it. I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. I went to jail, and now I'm back. Yeah, I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. I went to jail, but now that I'm back, you know I'm back and I'm getting it. I went from rags to riches. I went from rags to riches. Hey, yeah, you niggas is lame. You play with my name, a casket. Nigga, that's gon' cover my chain. 4,000 plus days, I laid it, that's it. Nigga, yeah, I'm hoping that rain from rags to riches. To riches to rags, now I'm back
Now
to my
my
bag. Niggas is
bag,
bitches.
niggas,
You
bitches.
niggas is bums. I can repeat what I said. Suicide
Suicide.
tendencies, I'm
I
an old
took it to the.
six. Look in my eyes, you see it. No fear me. Stand on my hip, but I ain't stand the shit though. Cut your legacy short, cut it off and keep those shit. Yeah. There's some beans with a pizza. One glance at it, I'ma have a acapella. Cause I'm shit guaranteed, I'ma beat it on the driver's seat and shoot a nigga. That's how we meet up. Come around, play, make your mama have a seizure. Hopping out so form with my eyes, just a teaser. Right from my mama, show the nigga flow. Just to see a TMO, bitch. Out of state, yeah, that's how we meet up. TMO, bitch. Never kicking back what I feel. You niggas really mad cause you niggas can't see us. You niggas really mad cause you niggas wanna be us.
video coming soon, man.
Yeah.
Video coming soon, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm at work. Nigga, I've been tucked off for like 2 days,
Yeah, right
though.
here. Yeah,
Huh?
that's most definitely a banger, man. We ain't gonna speak on who the feature is, man. We gonna let them see in the future, you know.
Hey, I'm
Just
at work
like that,
though,
though.
fool. Hey, look, I've been tucked off for like an hour fucking with y'all, man. My supervisor walked by 3 times. I'm putting the finger up like, hold on. Like, man.
It's all good. We finna get you up out of here, man. Let them know where you from one more time. Let them know your
Hey,
Instagram,
man,
man,
you already
where they can find
know,
your latest
man.
music.
Kenny Bo, Pittsburgh, California, man. Bay Area, stand up. We out here, man. You see me, TMO, all that good shit, man.
Man,
From the sandbox now, we out here.
y'all heard it right here, man, on SPG, man, Smoking and Popping Game Podcast, man, with Bay Area rap artist
Hey,
Kenny Bo. Fresh came home from doing
SPG
for
gonna be the
13
first
years
one to see
free.
that
You
video.
can do it.
Tune
Believe
in.
in it, man. Let go. Let's go.
Let's go. We out of here.